Well, good afternoon to all of my divine souls out there today, and welcome back to my channel. So for anybody that's new to my channel, hello, my name is CJ. My readings that I do are mainly for the collective, so the readings won't always resonate with everybody, so please only take what resonates, leave the rest out. Energies can be reversed. We all carry masculine and feminine energy within us. When I do the reading, whatever I'm picking up on, it could either be you, it could be your partner, or whoever you're thinking about or dealing with at that time. So just flip and reverse the energies on wherever they fit if they resonate. All right, so let's see who we are going to be doing a reading for. So I thought this would kind of be a little fun thing to do, to just see who Spirit wants me to read for tonight. So let's see, who does Spirit want me to read for tonight? What sign is it? What sign is it? And we got, oh, check that out, we got Cancer. So we are going to be doing a twin flame reading for my beautiful Cancers out there tonight. So we're just gonna put that up here. So we're reading for Cancer. And now I'm going to pick a couple cards just to see who Cancers may be dealing with. So what zodiac signs are Cancers dealing with on their twin flame journey? What signs are Cancers dealing with on their twin flame journey? What signs are Cancers dealing with on their twin flame journey? We got Virgo. So some of you Cancers may be dealing with a Virgo. That is your twin. And we got Gemini. So you may be dealing with a Gemini. And I'm feeling like I want to pick one more card, Capricorn. So some of you Cancers may be dealing with a Virgo, Gemini, or a Capricorn. I mean, it doesn't have to be, those signs could be somewhere in their birth chart. It could be their sun, moon, Venus, or their rising sign, or just anywhere in their chart, really. Sometimes we carry, our energies can interchange. So let's see. What's going on with my Cancers? Cancers on their twin flame journey. What do we got here? Ooh, we got barriers. So I feel like you guys could be having some blockages in your connections. So what is going on with my Cancers in their twin flame journey? Spirit, angels, and guides, please surround me with love and light and help to give me clarity to bring accurate messages to my beautiful Cancers that are going on a twin flame journey or have been for a long time. Who knows where they're at on their journey? We got grief. And we got mirroring. Interesting. We also got release. And we got forgiveness. How beautiful. So what I'm seeing here, I feel like that, my Cancers, oh, we got, no, I don't feel like those cards. So I feel like my Cancers right now, they're dealing with some blockages in their connections. And I feel like that, you're really feeling that distance. I feel like there's a distance going on with your connection with your person. And I also see here that you guys could be mirroring that back to each other. So it's kind of like I'm picking up, with mirroring, it's like, if you're picking up on your person's energy and then you're kind of taking that energy on, and then you're also mirroring that same energy right back to them. I also feel that some of you are aware. I feel that you're aware of this. I feel you're aware, you're seeing, you're recognizing the mirroring going on. And I feel like that you're starting to do some work to maybe try to release those energies. And you're working on forgiveness. So I feel like, your person may have hurt you in the past. For some of you, maybe it could be recent. I mean, with Mercury and Mars going in retrograde, these past like couple months, I mean, it's really been hell on some people. But, I really feel like that, with this release card here, I feel like that, with the releasing, it's going to free you up to forgive your twin for, whatever wrongdoings they have done. And we'll get into that a little later. We're going to see. So, let's clarify this barrier card. What blockages are going on with my Cancers and their connections? What is the blockage? What is the blockage? Numbing. I feel like the blockages is coming from, either you are numbing yourself, you're not trying to feel the pain of, whatever incidences may have occurred in your relationship. I feel like that maybe you could have been dealing with a partner that had some bad habits. Possibly, maybe they could have been a player, they have a habit of lying. Maybe they have, drug addictions. I'm also hearing emotional detachment. I feel like that for some of you, your person is kind of like emotionally unavailable, like they just kind of detach from their emotions. So I feel like that you're feeling that, so you're kind of like, maybe they could be mirroring that to you, you're mirroring that back to them. So you both are just kind of like emotionally detaching from each other. So it's almost kind of like, you're putting your walls back up. And we also got the pause card. It just kind of flew out there. So maybe you guys could be taking a break from each other. Maybe you could have had a recent breakup. Or maybe you guys are just not speaking at the moment. I mean, and this could also still be for twins that are in, that are in relationships together. You can still have problems within your relationship that is causing these blockages. And it's almost kind of like, your journey or your connection is kind of been paused for a moment. And maybe it's to give you guys some time to really start doing some healing work. And to, to release any old wounds, release any pain. But yeah, I feel like that the numbing though, I feel like the numbing is either you're numbing yourself, because of past hurts, or possibly, you're numbing yourself with drugs or alcohol, maybe addictions. I can't speak. You could also be numbing yourself by just not speaking, because my throat chakra there is got a little discombobulated, like I couldn't get the word out. But I feel like for a lot of you though, I feel like that we got the distant card. So I feel like that your person is distant, or you're distancing yourself from your person, or you're both mirroring this distance to each other, is what I'm picking up on. It's kind of like, there's no movement towards each other. Can we clarify this mirroring card? What is it that my Cancers are mirroring, or their person is mirroring to them? Can we clarify this mirroring card, please? scorned. So yeah, so I really feel like that there's some past hurts. Maybe you both have said some things to each other that was very hurtful. And, you know, and possibly, you know, your person, you know, whatever it is that they did to you, you're mirroring that same energy right back to them. And can we clarify the release card? What is it that my Cancers are releasing? What is it the Cancer needs to release, I should say? I think that's the correct wording for that, is what is it that my Cancers need to release? A void. So you need to release that. I'm hearing that you have a hole in your heart. You feel an emptiness, and I feel like that you need to release that emptiness. Oh, what do we got here? Yep, and we got the pitiful card just came out. So you guys are like, you're really feeling sorry for yourself, or your person is feeling sorry for themselves. And I feel like that maybe your person is very, they're very hurt by what they've done. I mean, or this could be you, or you're very hurt by what you've done to your person. It could be vice versa, but you're feeling a void right now. And I feel like that that's what you need to release. You really need to release that feeling of, I'm hearing loneliness. You know, you need to fill that void with something. And I feel like that with this numbing card, that you're trying to fill that void in the wrong ways. You're trying to fill that void with, you know, drugs, alcohol, maybe sex addictions, you know, relationship addictions, anything to you know, to kind of mask, you know, the hurt that had happened. And what is it that Cancer needs to forgive? What is it that Cancer needs to forgive? What is it that Cancer needs to forgive? Uncomfortable. So I feel like that your person may have put you in a very uncomfortable situation. Possibly a third party maybe, or maybe there was something that you or your person did that made, you know, the other half feel very uncomfortable. And I feel like that could have been the breaking point, but I'm going to get into it and see if I can see what it is that's going on. And why is Cancer's connection paused with their twin flame? Why is Cancer's connection paused with their twin flame? Why is it paused? Lust. So yeah, so I feel like that there was temptations that was surrounding you or your person. And I feel like this is why your connection has gone cold. Because I'm really feeling like that your connection has kind of gone cold. Because, you know, your person may be dealing with somebody else, you know, third party situation, and it kind of made you feel uncomfortable. Perhaps they was seeing somebody, or maybe you might have been the third party, Cancer. And, you know, your person was already in a relationship and they didn't tell you about it. And, you know, that just made you feel really uncomfortable. But of course, you know, that would make anybody feel uncomfortable. So that's very understandable. But I feel like that the reason why that your connection has this barrier going on, you know, aside from the hurt and the pain, is because you or your person is in a very lustful energy at the moment. You or your person could be running around. You know, you're fooling around with one person. Maybe you're fooling around with multiple people. but there's just a very lustful energy, and it really put a wedge, and it really put a block in your connection, and that's why your connection has been paused at the moment. Let's see. Are so stiff. The Four of Earth. So you got the Four of Earth that came out, and it says being too frivolous or too cautious with money, good business decisions, giving to those less fortunate. So yeah, so I feel like maybe your person, you know, whatever this lustful energy is, you know, they could be, you know, spending their money unwisely as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be maybe a lust for sex, but maybe, you know, they have a lust for money, the finer things, or possibly you might have a lust for finer things, so you're spending your money unwisely, or your person or you could be spending money on sex. Maybe you're buying sex, you know what I mean? Or you're you know, taking care of, you know, the other person that you have this lustful energy towards. But I feel like that But I feel like at the same time, I feel like that you are being really cautious with your money. Like one person, this is what I'm picking up on from this card. I'm picking up that you have one person that is spending their money unwisely. They're spending it on things they shouldn't be spending it on. And then you have the other person that, you know, is the penny pincher, the money saver, being very cautious on where the money goes, you know, taking care of their priorities. So I'm picking up on two different energy fixtures here. But I just really feel like that your person could be throwing money, or they're, you know, I mean, I know with, you know, the pandemic going on and everything, I don't know how they're doing what are they doing? The drive-by strip clubs, you know, maybe they're, you know, spending money on strippers, you know, things like that. And then we also got the Three of Water, but it was upside down, it was reversed. And I feel like that this card needs to be reversed because there's no celebrations going on. There's no weddings going on. There's nothing to be excited about. And nobody's having fun is what I'm feeling with this card. Like your cups are, I feel like, you know, the cups have just been turned upside down and they're empty. There's just no fulfillment. There's no fulfillment going on. But I feel like that with this no fulfillment card, what I'm feeling is that your person or you, whoever is kind of throwing your money around and you're staying in this lustful energy, I also feel like at the same time that it's causing a void, because I feel like that is putting a hole in their heart too, you know, with these bad decisions, and they're numbing whatever pain is going on, you know, because I feel like that there was a separation that probably had happened, or you guys are just not on the same page. If you are coupled with your twin at this time, then there's turbulence within the relationship right now because of bad decisions, or they're acting out. And we got the Ten of Fire. So there's too much work, accept help from others, life is out of balance, stress related health concerns. So yeah, you guys are out of balance is what I'm feeling here. I feel like this card is just representing that you and your person is just out of balance. And you also got the Five of Earth, so fears surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. So I feel like that this is your fear. You have a lot of fears surrounding money, because I feel like that your person or you're spending your money on things that you shouldn't be spending it on. You could be spending it on drugs, alcohol, you know, paying for sex, you know, strippers, or or your person is, you know, in a third party situation, and, you know, they're spending money on that person. Kind of like what I'm feeling is that they're trying to impress this person, or you're trying to impress this person by buying them gifts or, you know, things like that. But I feel like that it's more or less, it's like in exchange to keep, you know, to keep the sexual relations going on is what I'm feeling. But it's like kind of like hidden underneath the radar type thing. Like this person doesn't know that this person is buying them these things or paying their bills or whatever in order, you know, to climb into bed with them, is what I'm feeling. We also got the Knight of Air. Events that occurred with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options. Creative solutions. So I feel like that all these events that are going on is happening at a very rapid pace. So it's fast movement. It's fast. Like things are just kind of like, I don't know. I'm hearing that things are spinning out of control. Is what I'm picking up, is things are spinning out of control. Get into these. I'm so sorry, Cancers, that you guys are going through this, or you're putting somebody through this. Oh, I feel so bad. Especially if your person or you feel like that you need to pay for sex, or they're paying for porn, you know, because I'm hearing too they could be paying for porn. It's just really causing a huge blockage in your connection. You guys are not being able to connect because of all of these distractions, because of, you know, all of these outside influences is what I'm seeing here, and it's really causing a huge distance. And I feel like that for some of you though, you know, if your person is, you know, dealing this type of bad behavior, then I feel like that the only way that you know how to deal with it is, you know, maybe by drinking, or you're doing drugs. You're doing something to kind of numb your pain while your person is out here just being a dumbass. Oh man, I wonder if this can get turned around. Woo, I just had a lot of cards just fly out. Oh my. This is like so many cards, but I don't know if... All right, so I'm going to get the ones that are visible for this one. So I was questioning on whether this was going to get resolved. Basically, these are the cards that just came flying out of everywhere. So you got not today. So I don't see that there's going to be a resolution maybe anytime soon. I also got the golden mirror. So it looks like that you're dealing with a narcissist, or you are the narcissist. We also got not enough. So I feel like that there's a lot of frustrations because your person is just really, they're really heavy into their ego issues. Fear, ego issues. I feel like that they're self-sabotaging themselves, and they're sabotaging your relationship with this bad behavior is what I'm seeing here. And I feel like that, you know, this is just not enough. And then we also got love. I do feel like that you love your person unconditionally, but it also says to date. So I'm seeing here that either, you know, your person is the one that is out dating other people, or you need to possibly release all of this energy, you know, forgive your person for the most part, because forgiveness is going to be key in order for you to even go out and date anyone, because you really don't want to carry all of that excess baggage from a previous relationship, especially your twin, because you know that's heavy energy anyway. But yeah, so I feel like the spirit's telling you that you need to go date. And I don't know. I mean, I'm also hearing too, my guy just told me, is that maybe if you played the game, that it would flip the tables, is what I'm hearing. He's telling me, he's like, play the game in order to flip the tables. So yeah, so maybe you need to go out there and just start dating and, you know, just be like, you know, fuck this shit. I'm gonna go date. You wanna go play around and be stupid. And then they're gonna be kind of like, you know, oh shit. Oh, I'm so sorry, Cancers. I'll be right back. My one set of cards that I really want to grab, I have to go grab, so I'll be right back. Give me one second. All right, sorry about that, Cancers. These was in another room because I was doing another reading. All right. So what is the overall message for my Cancers and their twin flame journey? A lot of messages here for my Cancers. Well, you got the honeymoon card. So it says, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. And on the bottom of the deck, it says, keep an open mind. So it says, your soulmate may differ from your usual type of expectations. So, I feel like mainly for this card here, for the honeymoon card, I just feel like that's just something that you really need to kind of do for yourself, is just enjoy your time to yourself. You know, enjoy, you know, whatever time, you know, if you and your twin are separated at the moment, or if you are in the process of possibly cutting them off because of this bad behavior, I feel like that you really need to kind of like just in your mind, what I'm hearing is just basically tell you, I'm marrying myself. I love myself so much that I'm going to marry myself, and I'm going to enjoy me, is what I'm picking up for this. But I'm also hearing too is that, you know, to just keep an open mind, because nothing is ever set in stone. You know, people change. Energies change, so whatever is going on right now may end up changing later on in the near future. So I feel like what it's saying is basically just keep an open mind when it comes to your person. You know, don't hate on them too much is really what I'm picking up on. And what is it that Cancer's person is secretly not telling them? Like, what is it that they want to say to them? What are they not saying? What is it the Cancer's person is not telling them? They are fearful that you are going to reject them. So yeah, so they are in that fear state. And I feel like for the most part that if you are separated, I feel like that maybe the reason why they're out doing all this bad behavior is because they're afraid if they come back to you that you're going to reject them. Or they're having this fear now because of all the stupid shit that they're out here doing. So I feel like that they're like, you know, my Cancer is going to reject me because I've been a naughty person. I've been making stupid decisions. I've been acting like a man-child is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing I've been acting like a man-child. Because, yeah, this person is acting like a freaking man-child. Or you're acting like a man-child, Cancer. Or a woman-child, however you want to put it, an adult child. So what is it the Cancer and their person want to say to each other? What is it that what they need to say to each other? And then we're going to end the reading with this. With a message of love from Cancer's person. Well, it says fate. This is a destined partnership. Odin, get down. Go. So this is a destined partnership is what I'm seeing here. So, but I mean, as of right now, I feel like that, you know, you guys are probably just going through, you guys are just going through the journey right now. But right now, this is your rough waters is what I'm seeing. But I mean, it is a destined partnership. So I feel like that, you know, whatever it is that you guys are mirroring back and forth to one another, you know, I feel like that you realize this. Sorry. Odin, stop. Sorry, my fur baby. He has to be up here in the readings. It's really kind of distracting. No. No. Yes, you can sit there. You can sit there and you can guard the cards, okay? You can sit there. Oh Lord. So yeah, so this is a fated partnership, but I don't see things coming around anytime soon until both of you get out of this energy. For some reason, I'm just really feeling like that it's kind of like, okay, you can do this to me, I'm going to do this to you. So it's kind of like a back and forth type energy right now, that you guys are kind of like at war with one another is really what I'm seeing here, is that you guys are kind of like at war with one another. And one more love message for my Cancers on their twin flame journey, please. For my Cancers. One more message. And we got denial. So it says detach with love to clearly see the truth. So I feel like either you or your person is in denial of this connection. And I feel like this is where a lot of the bad behavior is coming from. Somebody is stuck in their ego. They're in that fear state. You know, my person is going to reject me. I've been a naughty person. Either that or you or your person or both of you are in denial of your actions at this time. Like, you don't want to see what it is that you're doing is wrong, and this person doesn't want to see what they're doing is wrong. So it's kind of like I said, I just really feel like that you are just kind of at war with your person, and both of you guys want to be right. Nobody's trying to give in. There's no even exchange, and I think that's why your connection is on pause, because neither one of you guys want to admit that what you're doing is wrong. Yeah. So I'm so sorry, Cancers. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. Just, oh man. Yeah, but you really need, if at the end of the day though, you just really need to, release. You really need to fill your void and work on forgiveness in order for you to release a lot of this negative energy. There's just, oh my God, it's just like you and your person is like just swimming in this negative energy, this negative behavior. Yeah, work on forgiveness, Cancer, or your person needs to work on forgiving you, for whatever wrongs you've done. But you also need to work on forgiving yourself, because I feel like some of you are you're really beating yourself up about a lot of things, and you really need to forgive yourself. So yeah, so I hope this reading was able to help somebody. I hope, if this resonated with any of you, please leave me a comment down below. And if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and that little bell notification. That way you can be notified every time I upload new readings, because I'm going to try to get these out more and more and more as I go. So I hope that everybody is having a wonderful evening. I hope everybody is staying safe and healthy, and, be blessed, everybody. Namaste.